Our final tenet, we apply change management to realize the benefits and desired outcomes of change. How will driving adoption and usage improve results? That's the question we're going to ask. And so I'm going to begin with this notion. The ability to successfully deliver on organizational benefits and project objectives is directly impacted by how effectively we manage the people side of change. How well we prepare, equip, and support our people has a direct impact on the results and the achievement of what we set out to achieve. And so I'm going to give you a whole host of different ways that change management connects to benefit realization. We apply change management to improve likelihood of change outcomes, to meet or exceed objectives on time and on budget, to avoid Swiss cheese future states, to minimize negative consequences, to mitigate excessive costs and risks, to drive those people side outcome variables, to capture people dependent ROI, and to deliver results and outcomes. This is more like a New Jersey diner menu. You want to pick and choose those that are going to resonate most, but I want to quickly give you sort of the talk track behind how we connect change management to benefit realization, because that solidifying that connection is how we close out the 5 tenets. Prosci's research is abundantly clear. The better we do managing the people side of change, the more effectively we deliver results and outcomes. The correlation you see here shows us that poor change management, 15% of those with poor change management delivered or met or exceeded objectives. That goes up to 94% when we get to excellent change management. This is over 3,800 data points from numbers of years showing the direct correlation. We call this the 6x chart when we teach it in programs, because you get a 6x bump when you go from poor to excellent. One of our instructors, Brian Carey, calls it the 3x chart though, because if you can go from poor to fair, if you can go from the email on Monday for training on Tuesday for go live on Wednesday to doing a little bit to help your people feel prepared, equipped, and supported, you get a significant bump in likelihood of delivering results and outcomes. Turns out the research is also abundantly clear that we are more likely to finish on schedule, and we are more likely to finish on budget when we manage the people side of change. Bringing people along the change journey improves results and outcomes. We know the story, now we know it deep in the data that the correlation is there. We know that the Swiss cheese future state is costly. We know that if we arrive at a future state that doesn't look like the one we set out to achieve, there are costs. We get less return on investment, less benefit realization. We don't get the improvement we set out to get. We don't become the organization we wanted to when we launched and initiated this move. So we apply change management to avoid that holy Swiss cheese future state where we don't achieve the results we set out to achieve.